I'm Grant Ramos, I'm your host.
I'm Russell, I'm your Lyft driver.
Alright, Russell has been so kind enough to oblige me with another Lift Off podcast. I believe this is number 6 in the series. Russell, how long have you been a Lyft driver?
A month and a half.
How do you like it?
I love it.
Do you have any, why do you love it? Let me ask you that.
You meet tons of cool people that you wouldn't normally meet doing a normal job.
For instance, a guy holding a phone in your face telling you to tell me
Exactly
why you're
Exactly.
Sorry about the megaphone. I promise I won't use it in the car.
No, I mean, feel free. If you feel the need, go for it.
This is just gonna fuck up all the audio, but for some reason I have my megaphone again. Russell, let me know this. Do you have a crazy Lyft story? You've only about a month. You said a month, right?
About a month.
Have you had a crazy Lyft story yet?
Nothing too crazy.
Extreme?
I drove a porn star one time. her boyfriend in the car was the porn photographer, and
oh, how is that not extreme? If that's not extreme, what is?
They weren't filming porn in the car, which would have made it extreme.
Were they talking to you about? Be like, yeah, I just saw my girlfriend getting rammed in the ass, and I gotta tell you, that shot was great.
Well, no, they were trying to figure out a deal, and some dude wanted to pay her like X amount of dollars to Skype with him and play with her.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, over Skype, and they just kept talking about stuff like that. But I didn't know that she was a porn star. But I kind of put two and two together.
Okay.
And then I asked her, "Are you really in porn?" And she said, "Yeah." And the guy was like, "Yeah, that's how we met. I'm a photographer, and she's a porn star."
Can I get your opinion on something?
Yeah.
Could you date a porn star?
Could I date? Yes, very briefly.
You have.
No. I
Oh.
could.
I mean, I'm a very confident individual, sir. I am. I don't think I could do it.
Really?
At least, definitely not long term. I could never see myself marrying a porn star. Maybe.
No, I'm saying like for a week or two at the most.
But could you long term? Could you get over the fact? Be like,
no.
Look, honey. I don't know how to tell you this, but millions of people have ejaculated to me.
No.
Is that a weird male dichotomy that like we really need to get over at some point?
I don't think we need to, man.
Do we not need to?
I don't think we need to.
I mean, like, imagine if let's flip the switch. Like, say, like, honey, I'm sorry, but I have fucked literally hundreds of girls on camera, and if you Google my name, that's there. But I love you, and you're gonna be the last girl that I'm ever with. Should she be accepting of you?
I mean, I think it's her right to not be okay with it. You know?
Right on. All right. So
I think as long as both people are straightforward, that other person has the right to make a judgment from there. You know
I dig that. Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. So it's not even a gender thing, it's a human thing.
Yeah, it's a human thing. I mean, I think anyone has the right to not be okay with their significant other banging a bunch of people on camera.
Is it the camera portion, or is it
I think it's both.
portion?
I think it's both. The number, and then, I mean, you want to make sure that person's clean.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
I think that's step one. And from there, if they're clean, then it's more of like a moral thing, you know?
Okay. So, what number is presentable? Like, at what point, like, say, not even a porn star, like, if you're dating...
a person, a girl. How many guys is too many?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Take a right on Hauser, by the way. It's the third right.
Got it.
Light. The third light on the right.
Got it.
Would you feel comfortable with?
I want it to be less than 20.
You would want it to be less than 20?
Yeah, I want it to be less than 20. I mean, ideally,
Ideally, should it matter?
You know, you want it to be more. I think you want it to be more than like 5, but less than 20.
Yeah.
Because you want her to. I want a girl who's been a bad girl at one point in her life because she knows how to have a good time. But I want her to be done with that phase. That's the ideal.
What if it's obvious that she's done with that phase? Like she is obviously no longer just like like look, I am domesticated now. I am done.
But she's banged 200 guys. That's too many.
Let's say 34.
34.
Girl comes to you
and she's clearly done.
She's clearly done. She's clearly like, I haven't fucked a guy in years. That was college. And honey, fucking,
34 is a number I can work with.
You can work with,
yeah.
Right? Okay. But if we go, do we go triple digits? Is it triple digits? Is
Triple's
that what
too
it is?
many, man.
Triple's like, okay, no.
Because by the time you get triple, I don't believe you're really done with it. You know what I mean?
I'm with you on that one. Trust me, sir. I've way too many stories of fucking women with that.
Because as much as people say they're going to change, how often do people really change? You know what I mean?
Can a leopard change its spots? Can a tiger change its stripes?
See, that's the question, man.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to figure out if I can, you know?
Exactly, because you get that thing where, like, do you have a girlfriend, sir?
I don't.
You do not. Okay. You have a girlfriend, hypothetically speaking,
Yeah.
in this scenario that I'm about to predispose to you. So you have a girlfriend, smoking hot. Jessica Alba comes up to you and just like, I want to fuck you. Can you really be that guy to say, I'm sorry, I'm in love with somebody, I can't. I appreciate it. Jessica Alba, gorgeous woman who is amazing.
It depends on two things. A,
Yes.
how much I really care about, or three things. How much I care about the person I'm with, how much I've invested into that person, and then three, how drunk am I?
I think 3 is really the most pivotal
Because
option.
at a certain point, it doesn't
after,
matter. It doesn't matter. You
After
know?
enough Jaeger bombs, you're just like,
If
I
I-
have a what?
If I've had 10 drinks, I'm probably going to do it, regardless of my situation, you know? It's just how it is.
Okay, so this hypothetical situation, you have a significant other. Okay, you get one, she gets one. Celebrities. I'm talking about like like, not just like you get the if you cheat on me once with a random dude, okay, you're cool. But like clearly, like it's like, look, I get Jessica Alba. If Jessica Alba ever says I want to fuck you, I get to fuck Jessica Alba, and you don't get mad. She says okay.
Yeah.
Does it go in reverse? If she's just like, all right, fine. But if Liam Neeson says, I would like to fucking, fuck you with apparently his legendarily huge cock. Actually, let's not go Liam Neeson because that's not even fair. Because Liam Neeson's cock is so big that like only Thor can lift it.
Right.
So like, let's say like Brad Pitt.
I wouldn't make that deal.
You wouldn't make that deal?
Because what are the odds of me fucking Jessica Alba?
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna happen. Like
What
I'm realistic about it,
Very
but
much so.
but men are more likely to do whatever. You know what I mean?
What is a key that can open any lock, if not a lock that can be opened by any key? Yeah, there we go. I love how this went overtly. This is the first time that this podcast has gone overtly sexual very quickly.
Well, I'm glad I can be the first one, man.
Getting very the last guy, very funny guy, huge. I'm talking about like 300-pounder. He was very funny. He's a comedic actor. He's been in Adam Sandler's film. He was in Revenge of the Nerds and what have you. And he's telling me stories about like how like he's like, I used to work at the Tropicana where they would do mud wrestling, and this girl's like, I want to suck your cock, and I'm like, yeah, all right, I gotta take out my cock. And for some reason, this is more intimately sexual. I feel connected with you now, Russell. I really do.
Yeah, I'm honored.
I
Man.
feel like if we were to hang out, we could just straight up be like, that girl right there, fuck her, yes. Date her, no.
That's kind of how me and my friends roll, man.
Is that what it
It's
is?
Yeah, it's just the way we are.
If you were to start dating a girl and your buddies were just like, dude, I'm just gonna let you know right now, no. Do you trust them enough? Do you trust their judgment?
Yeah,
You do.
I think I do.
Because it's not even like, like say like even if it's just a hunch. Not even just like, dude, I've heard some shit. Cause
Yeah.
fucking, you ever see the movie Chasing Amy?
Who's in that?
The Ben Affleck,
I don't think
directed by Kevin Smith.
I don't think I have.
There's always this great thing where like whenever I feel like something, he gives this great speech where he goes, "While you're chasing Amy, a while back I was dating this is him speaking, not me. A while back I was dating this girl Amy, and we're in love and bullshit, and eventually you learn all the shit that as a boyfriend you don't want to know, but you need to know.
Yeah.
You start asking about shit, and in the movie he learns that she has a menage a trois, if you will, threesome or what have you.
Okay.
And he flips his shit, and to quote him, he's just like, and I'm just like, I have no idea how to deal with this. I'm like, you were used. I'm out for blood. I'm calling her a slut or something, and she's trying to explain that that's no longer who she is anymore.
Yeah.
And so he goes, well, you know what? Fuck it. I end it. And then his best friend Jay and Silent Bob, being like, fucking A, he goes, no, idiot. What I realized was that portion of her life was done. She just wanted the Bob now. And by the time I realized that, she had moved on.
Yeah.
And so ever since then, he's been chasing Amy. That's the name of the movie.
Got it.
Not this late, but the next one we're gonna take a right. It's gonna be like a weird, like little side gimmick.
Sure.
But at that point, at what point, as men, do we need to mature to be like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm okay with this. I don't know how old you are. You don't have to say it on the microphone if not. But.
I mean, I'm 29. I don't
Okay.
think there's a set age. I think it's different for everybody.
It's just at one point it's got to happen. You got to meet the right girl, and it's gonna.
I mean, if it's the right, I'm going this one. I think if it's the right girl, it shouldn't matter. Her past shouldn't really matter, you know.
So we've negated everything we've said in this conversation.
I'm saying for some people,
Okay.
not for me. For me, it's always gonna matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not that light take a right, by the way, but this next intersection, there's a dip that's a fucking like LA River.
All
It's so goddamn. I could do coast over it. I mean, if there's a hovercraft feature on this car,
I wish I had one.
oh my god, how awesome would that? Wait, this is supposed to be the future. Damn it! Why don't we have hovercrafts?
This one right here you're talking about.
Yeah.
What a bitch, huh?
Right? Isn't that fucking deep?
Unnecessary, man.
All right here.
And right here.
Yeah, all right. So we're about to pull up to my apartment, and usually I ask to see. There are two things, but usually I would be like, give me a crazy story to end on if you got one of anything that's ever happened in your life. Do you have one of those?
Not off the top of my head, man.
Okay, that being said, because that does happen I guess like 3 times now. Pearls of wisdom. If you could tell your 16-year-old self something, what would you tell yourself?
Don't be a bitch.
Elaborate, please.
Just don't.
As in like a wimp, or don't be.
Yeah, mainly with women. Like,
Okay.
don't fear them because
It's gonna be on the left. So
it's all about how you approach it, and don't get tied down to the wrong ones because you
It's
can waste.
right after that yellow sign.
You can waste a lot of time, and you're not gonna get any younger.
So you would have told yourself to take the leap more often.
Yeah,
Because what's the worst that could happen, right?
right in here.
All right. Actually, where those lights just turned on. Left. Well, that's fucking A. That's a great thing to fucking tell your 16-year-old self.
You know?
Let's invent time travel. No safety guaranteed, though.
Yeah, if you ever figure it out, man, let me know.
I-
I'd love to do it.
I've been your host, Grant Ramos.
I've been your Lyft driver, Russell.
Thank you very much for the lift, man. I
Hey,
appreciate it.
You got it, man.